Yeah, and it's kind of just a surreal moment because like last year was my first start, and then you get a full season under your belt, and you get to look back on things you need to improve on and things like that. So just trying to get an early off season start in this bowl prep on those main things I wanted to improve on, and trying to see if I made any leaps in this game. And if not, taking this game into consideration with the other 12 and really focusing on, what are those things I need to become if I want to, elevate my game come next year.
I know you've studied a lot on Rutgers. What are your impressions of what they are defensively?
Yeah, I think that the biggest thing is they're just a big and physical team. We want to win the line of scrimmage and be able to. If you win the line of scrimmage in a lot of games, you'll be able to come out on top. So the most important thing is winning the line of scrimmage and just being able to execute our game plan to the fullest.
So many last year, Coach talked about sending those guys out the right way. Some of those guys this year have been with him since he's been here. Can you gauge what that means to him? I know I'm asking you to speak for him, and that's weird, but this is an emotional time, I would think, really, from that perspective.
Yeah, and I think really the biggest thing is like just for everything those seniors have done for the program, and they've paved the way and left it better than they found it. I think the thing we want to do is just send them out with a win so that they don't have any bad taste in their mouth. They can go out on their collegiate careers and be happy with the result of their last game, because you hear it all the time. You really only remember you remember a lot of the big ones, but you remember the last one as much as any of the other big games. So we want to be able to send them out with the last hurrah.
What have you seen from this Rutgers defense?
Without going into too much detail, I would say they're a talented team. Really, really big like linebackers and front four. In their corners, they're really talented corners, really physical corners. And their safeties I think their nickel is the leading tackler on their team too. So they're guys, they come down and they fit their gaps, do a really good job and run stuff. And then obviously in the pass game, they do a well job covering in their secondary too.
Is there a Big 12 defense that you can compare it to, what they do?
I don't know. Let me think on that.
Okay.
It's a hard question.
Yeah. Big 12 and the Big 10 defense is like a little bit different.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's football at the end of the day. So everybody does a little bit of what somebody else does. The only difference is like we saw some 3 safety stuff with Cincinnati and Iowa State, and obviously we were in 3 safeties. So obviously those guys are out the window. But they're I don't know if I can compare them to a Big 12 team. Maybe schematically, but I don't know as far as physical wise.
So more physical.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.
How were preparations back in Manhattan? How did those go?
They went really well. It's kind of like a different bowl prep for us. Obviously, you lose guys to the portal, and then you get a smaller, number of guys. So you kind of have to just practice with different guys in different positions to be able to get looks and things like that. But I think our coaches did a really good job of, planning our bowl schedule out so that we'd, be well rested, obviously, and get enough work in practice so that we're prepared when the game comes around.
Taking month off, do you feel a notable difference in how you feel physically?
Yeah, I think I just feel really fast, and my body feels, really rested. So hopefully all the other guys are feeling like that, and we can go out and put some good football on tape come Thursday.
What are your off-season plans, maybe to, beef up to be more durable?
I think the biggest thing is just putting on, like you said, just some weight. I want to put on the right weight, put on some muscle. But with our nutrition staff and Coach True, I have no doubt in my mind that's going to be possible. But just trying to keep the main thing right now, and just figure out the best way to take down Rutgers.
Has it been strange at practice not to have DJ behind you?
Yeah, but I mean, I think we got a pretty good young room, and Dylan and Joe, and even some of those young guys like JB and Devon. We have a really talented running back room, and I think we'll be able to showcase that come Thursday.